Hey y'all, it's Brandi. So it is a beautiful day. I thought I would go outside today with my movie reviews and yeah, just spice things up. I have some beautiful flowers here at the little pond, so if you hear some water, that is the noise of the water. So this week I will be doing my movie reviews outside here at this nice lovely park. Okay, so for today's movie review, I watched a movie that had some awesome quotes. And I don't know about you, but I love quotes. They are encouraging, they're positive, they just brighten up my life and are life relatable. So I want to share 2 quotes with you from the movie. There was about probably 15 different quotes, but I chose these 2. All right, the first one is, do what you can where you are with what you have. I love that. Do what you can where you are with what you have. The second one is, there are 3 types of people. First, those who don't know what's happening. Second, those who watch what happens. And then lastly, the third type of person, those who make it happen. Phenomenal quotes. I hope they encourage you like they encouraged me. Okay, today I will be talking about the 2010 movie that's on Netflix. It is a romance comedy and it is called How Do You Know? Phenomenal A-list actors. So yeah, I'm excited to talk about this movie. All right, family friendly. It is PG-13, so kind of viewer discretion on that. Summary. All right, so there is the main actress, Reese Witherspoon, and she is a softball player. She deals with life struggles. At the beginning, she gets cut from the baseball team that is her career, her life, her everything. She meets these 2 guys and is kind of, conflicted on which one to go with and which one to choose in the end. And it pretty much is just a movie about life's ups and downs and romance thrown into that. So that's a summary of the movie. All right, talking about actors, actresses, and the dialogue. The actors are Reese Witherspoon, Paul Rudd, Jack Nicholson, Owen Wilson, Tony Shalhoub. So great A-list actors. I also want to mention that they're not just top actors. The dialogue in the movie is phenomenal. I don't see them as Reese Witherspoon or Paul Rudd or Owen Wilson or Jack Nicholson. I see them as an actual character in the movie because they're that good of an actor. The dialogue was phenomenal. It went really well with the plot of the movie, with their character, and really just dove into the character in the movie of them. Okay, the plot. So I kind of want to mention something new a little bit about the plot. Plot usually has 3 different components, like a setup, confrontation, per se, and then the resolution. This movie did a great job setting up the characters, getting into the role of the character development, the confrontation, the conflict that she had between choosing, sorry, my paper's probably loud, choosing between the 2 guys, and then lastly, the resolution. Who did she pick? Did she pick one of them? Did she pick neither of them? So it did a really good job with that makeup. Okay, the romance. Don't get me wrong, I love Cinderella movies. I love the cheesy Hallmark movies, but this movie was just such a real movie with romance. I mean, it featured life's ups and downs. Within life has ups, life has down. It featured the good, the bad, and the ugly in her life, Reese Witherspoon's life, and Paul Rudd's life. He's actually going through a lot, like a lawsuit as well, I forgot to mention. So it's not just like Cinderella story, it's real life and very relatable. So I really appreciated the romance of just being real. The characters were real and I could relate to them. I could be in Reese Witherspoon's shoes. I could be in Paul Rudd's shoes with the romance, with the career, yeah, just very life relatable, and I was very impressed with that. Okay, the entertainment factor. Again, like I said, the movie was just overall relatable with the ups and downs. It talked about life's confusions, frustrations, unknowns, questions, and I don't know about y'all, but I have many of those. It's like life's not always rosy and good. Life is hard and complicated and messy and sticky, like I usually say. So I just really appreciated how entertaining it was because it was so relatable. Okay, so something that I'm gonna talk about more, the it factor. you know, I kind of want to talk at the end of my reviews now, and want to mention about the it factor. The it factor, you know, did the movie have that blockbuster it quality? Was it unique? Was it special? I will say, you know, even though the movie wasn't like an Oscar-winning nominated movie, for me it had that it factor. And that it factor was, you know, learning from Reese and Paul Rudd in the movie and their characters, learning from them. I got a lot out of it in the sense of, you know, learning about, you know, what do you do when life is hard, when it's complicated. Just, I could relate to the movie so well. So for me, it definitely had that it factor because it was just so life relatable with romance and life's hardships. Yeah, so it was a great movie. I would rate this movie an 8 out of 10 just because, like I said, even though it wasn't like an Oscar nominated movie, the character development was phenomenal. You know, if you like that kind of thing where it really develops the characters and you can get something out of it because it relates to your life, this is going to be your kind of movie. Especially with romance, it did have that romance part to it, and it just had life all around to it. I wanted to end with a quote from the movie that Paul Rudd said, and I don't want to spoil it too much. I want you to watch the movie. It is on Netflix. He quoted, "Do you ever just want to delete every sentence you're saying, even as you're saying it?" Well, that would have been last week, because last week I said so excitedly, you know, see you Thursday at 7 p.m. Well, I meant Tuesday. So if I ever have a brain fart and I mess up, I just wanted to delete everything I said after I recorded it and I uploaded it. I was like, oh shoot, I said it wrong. So if I ever mess it up, just know that I always air movie reviews every Tuesday and every Thursday at 7 p.m. That does not change. It is standard Eastern time. So just take that into consideration. So ignore what I said last week. It is Tuesday, which is today, at 7 p.m. So yeah, I hope you watch this movie. I hope you like it and comment below with any thoughts and opinions about the movie. And until then, I will see you all on Thursday at 7 p.m. Bye, y'all.